Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another video for you today. So let's talk about Square, or should I say Block? Same, right? At the time of making this video, Square is valued at around $69 billion and has fallen around 45% since its all-time highs. Now, a lot of things have happened. Obviously, Jack has left Twitter, so his main focus should be Square. But by now we all know where his priorities lie. You all know my view on the fact that Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency that is available on the Cash App, and some of you obviously share the same view. It is hurting the business because if more and more cryptocurrencies were available on Cash App, more trading would happen, which means it's better for the business. Now, I'm not saying that every cryptocurrency should be available, but at least the big ones, right? Give the people what they want, give them options. I guess we'll have to wait until Jack leaves Square for that to happen. And in case you needed a little bit of a refresh, these were the numbers from last quarter. So gross profit is up 43% year over year to $1.13 billion. And on a 2-year CAGR, that's up 51%. Adjusted EBITDA was $233 million, so positive, but a big decrease here quarter over quarter. Sellers gross profit is up 48% year over year to $606 million. And on a 2-year CAGR, that's up 29%. Cash App gross profit grew 33% year over year to $512 million. And on a 2-year CAGR, that grew 104%. Now, net income was $0. If you're asking yourself why this looks extremely weird, well, we discussed that in past videos. It has to do with the sale of Caviar and some investment they made in DoorDash, so that's why it looks a bit strange here. And to further make my point on the fact that just having Bitcoin available on Cash App is not enough. So total net revenue was $3.84 billion. That was up 27% year over year. But if you exclude Bitcoin, which Bitcoin's revenue was $1.81 billion, you have $2.03 billion over, and that was up 45% year over year. Now, the gross profit for Bitcoin was only $42 million, or approximately 2% of Bitcoin's revenue. Now, if you remember the quarter before that, gross profit was a bit higher, I believe 54 million, and the quarter before that was around 75 million. So imagine if you had more cryptocurrencies on the platform, that number would probably reach already $100 million in gross profit. Now, we're going to discuss a couple of things in this video, but first let's go look at a couple of metrics. So we're here on Stockcard, and you know what that means. That means that we're probably going to add Square to our channel's portfolio. But first, let's go over this thing right here. High growth potential, stable operations. I like this pessimistic investor sentiment, which is great. Greedy when others are fearful. It has been underperforming the market. It's a fairly priced stock. And then here the analyst consensus, 22 buy, 10 hold, and just 1 sell. Now here we can see the average analyst target, which is at $280, representing around 88% upside from the price we are today. So not too bad. Also, if you'd like to have Stockcard, the premium version of it, please consider using my code CouchInvestor. You get a lot of value from using this platform. You can use it for free, but you can also upgrade it to a premium plan, which obviously enables much more. Now let's go and add Square to our portfolio. So we're here on the Couch Gang portfolio, which is free for everyone. We're going to click on new order. Then you fill out all the details. Obviously, this has to be updated to the 6th of January. Reason for the decision is going to be the link to this video. That way you can always go and watch that video and see why we have bought more shares. All right, before I go and discuss the downgrade by Wedbush that happened in December and how inflation could affect Square negatively, as well as talk about the Afterpay acquisition, because as of today, it's not officially approved yet. There are some little struggles, so we're going to discuss that in a bit, but first, I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with The Motley Fool to bring you 10 free stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Now, Stock Advisor has beat the market by more than 4x. So all you have to do is go to fool.com/couchinvestor to get your free 10 stock picks now. Alright, so back in December, Wedbush downgraded Square from $250 to $90 and has a neutral rating on it. Now, the main reasons why they downgraded it is because of fears of consumer spending, prices going up because of inflation, and brick and mortar stores maybe shutting down because of COVID, because of the winter lockdowns, etc. All of that taken into consideration, they've downgraded the stock and have a neutral rating on that. Now, completely understand, since there is inflation, prices do go up. Maybe a lot of people are like, we're not going to spend as much as before. We're just going to spend on things we actually need. On the other side, if people keep on spending stuff and they spend more because, well, things cost more, that could be advantage Square. That just remains to be seen. Let's see what happens in the coming month. And last thing I want to discuss in this video, and that's the Afterpay acquisition. Now, at first in December, there were some fears because, well, the approval got delayed, but then it was overly approved. The investors approved this deal, but there is still one struggle, and that's the fact that they now only require the approval of the Spanish bank, which is expected in mid-January. Hopefully this deal is closed before we get to next earnings report. Otherwise, well, this could get messy. But other than that, nothing really changed business-wise for Square as of now. Let's see what happens in this quarter when we get it probably mid-February. And if I'm completely honest, if Jack really wants to focus on Bitcoin and Bitcoin only, he can leave the company. Afterpay has two great leaders and Square has a great CFO, which all three of them can take Jack's place and the company will probably do extremely well. That will be it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you've been buying Square, been selling. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. And as always guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.